Hey guys, Fabrizio Romano here, welcome back to the channel as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Remember guys, we have many updates every single day, so turn on the notification bell, be always here. And today guys, we will talk about Kees Smit, one of the best talents in the market. Then we have a Here We Go in Premier League, Barcelona updates, something on Man United. Let's jump into it today. And so guys, let's start immediately with a Here We Go, because I told you in the last video here to my YouTube friends, and thank you every single day for following all the videos, that the deal is absolutely advanced for Sousa, this left back Brazilian from Santos, to join Tottenham Hotspur. Well, the agreement is now done and sealed between Tottenham and Santos for Sousa to become the new left back for Thomas Frank with immediate effect. And it's a Here We Go. The agreement has been reached today. I told you in the last video, and I can confirm, the agreement was already done last night between Tottenham and Santos. Verbal agreement, of course, waiting for all the paperwork. 15 million euros guaranteed fee, plus the payment terms as final step to clarify. Well, that step has been clarified today, and so Tottenham will pay 15 million euros. Sousa will travel on Sunday. So next week he will be in London for medical test and contract signing. New left back for Tottenham, an interesting player. He was in the short list of several clubs also in Italy, in Portugal. So many clubs were keen on him, but Tottenham decided to be fast to proceed, and so new left back is coming, and is Sousa from Santos to Tottenham Hotspur. Then I wanted to stay in England, guys, and mention something to answer all your questions on Ole Gunnar Solskjær, Michael Carrick situation. Well, Manchester United already had direct meetings with Ole Gunnar Solskjær, with his camp, with Michael Carrick and his camp. So now we are about to enter into an important weekend, because Manchester United by next week want to announce who is going to be their interim manager from now to the end of the season. Remember, I released a video on Manchester United here on my channel to tell you everything about the future choice, because Man United will have a new permanent manager in the summer, and so that's a completely separate topic, because a new process is about to start, because Man United will take their time to decide who is going to be the new head coach. So work in progress on that one, and will take some time. But for the present, Man United want the new manager to be unveiled by next week. Why? Because next week there is Manchester United facing Manchester City, the Manchester Derby, and so to have the new interim coach is something important also for Manchester United image. And so Solskjær remains very ready to take the job. Michael Carrick also in conversation. Let's follow this situation, but for sure Man United are very close to making their final decision for the interim manager. Something that brings us from Manchester United, and so from England to Spain to Barcelona, Marcus Rashford, who joined Barcelona on a loan deal with buy option from Manchester United to Barça last July. Well, what's happening? What I can tell you in the last 24 hours is that the message coming from Barcelona, coming directly from the club, is that in communications they had with Marcus Rashford camp, so agents, family of the player, is that they already told Rashford they would love to continue with him beyond this season. Rashford is on loan, again 30 million euros by option clause, not mandatory. But Barcelona already told Rashford that they're very happy with him in terms of performances, in terms of versatility, in terms of professionalism. Rashford has been fantastic in this first half of the season at Barcelona, always super serious, super professional, never creating any problem, very good presence also in the dressing room, and then in terms of numbers, doing very well. But also in terms of attitude, Man United know that Barcelona are really interested in keeping Marcus Rashford. Now, the timing for that is still too early, because at the moment Barca are not going to trigger the 30 million buy option clause now, so it's not something that will be formally done now. But for sure Barcelona internally are already communicated with Marcus Rashford about the intention to keep him for the future. Let's see, of course, financially, because that part remains to be seen in the next months, but Barca intention is quite clear. So let's see what happens there, and don't forget that for Man United that could be important money. Eventually would be 30 million euros from Rashford. I told you about Højlund, so for Man United could be good money to count on for summer 2026. Something more on Barcelona. Andreas Christensen, he's injured, but Barcelona intention is to extend his contract for one more season. So negotiations ongoing, is not done yet, but it's Barcelona's intention to try reach a financial agreement with Christensen over 1 year extension. So conversations underway. And then also something on Marc Bernal, because there is a possibility for Marc Bernal to leave Barcelona in this January window and go on loan. So it's a chance, it's a possibility. There is internal discussion about that, also involving Hansi Flick, because at Barça everyone believes that Marc Bernal is a fantastic talent, but after returning from a serious injury, probably going on loan, play maybe 15, 20 games, having regular game time can be important for Bernal to return to the best level possible. And so Barça are working on that. Let's see if they find the right solution on loan. Meanwhile, Laporta, Barça president, confirmed the exclusive news of the last 2 weeks. Cancelo can be considered a new Barcelona player because he's about to arrive for his medical test, contract signing, loan deal from Al Hilal, everything set, everything done. And so João Cancelo, remember Barça will pay 4 million euros as salary coverage to Al Hilal, is a loan deal, and so Cancelo will be the first signing for Barça in 2026. Meanwhile, Barcelona have announced today that Roony Bardghji, who is doing fantastic, a great idea by the director Deco, by the head of scouting João Amaral, together they decided to go for Roony Bardghji from Copenhagen last summer. Imagine Barça paid 2.5 million euros for Roony Bardghji, a fantastic idea because he's now part of the first team, scoring in a semi-final, and now he was only paid 2.5 million euros and now he has a place into the first team of Barcelona because Barça registered him as first team player, number 19 for his shirt. And so Roony Bardghji, important part of the project. And then guys, I wanted to reply on the questions I'm receiving on Kees Smit, because I keep mentioning that name to you as one of the big names we will have for 2026 on the market. Summer more likely than January, I keep telling you. And today many of you asking me, but it's true that Jorge Mendes is taking care of that. Already since December, Jorge Mendes is working to coordinate the future of Kees Smit. Jorge Mendes is on it. Jorge Mendes is working on this deal. There are conversations ongoing. I told you that Newcastle wanted to bring the player already in January, prepared to pay big money, but at the moment nothing advanced yet on player side. AZ Alkmaar want more than the reported 45-50 million euros. My opinion, this transfer fee is going to be even more than 60 million euros probably for Kees Smit. Get ready, because Real Madrid are following the player, because Premier League top clubs are following the player. There is going to be a crazy battle for this boy, and the man coordinating this battle is going to be Jorge Mendes, as reported today in the Netherlands, and for sure there are talks taking place. Again, I expect this deal to happen in the summer transfer window, not now, but I expect big clubs to attack on this situation from Premier League and Real Madrid also, because Kees Smit is one of the most talented midfielders in Europe at this point, 19 years old, a very interesting talent, and so one to follow for sure. We will mention him several times here on my channel on YouTube. And so guys, let me hear your thoughts on all these stories from Sousa to Tottenham, and then Marcus Rashford, and also Christensen, Bernal, Cancelo, Kees Smit, United caretaker coach. Your opinion guys, hit in comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel every single day. Many videos, and see you soon here with Fabrizio. Ciao.